Bonjour et bienvenue. Hello and welcome to Learn French with Sapna. Let's start today the fourth set of articles, that is les articles contractés, the contracted articles. What are contracted articles? These are formed when a preposition combines with the definite articles, and the prepositions are a with a graph, that means at and to, and the de, which means of and from. And these two prepositions combine with the definite articles le, la, l apostrophe, and le to form new articles, which are called articles contracted. English, the contracted articles with preposition a translate to at the or to the, and the preposition de translates to of the, from the. Let's go to les articles contractés with preposition a grave. So when preposition a is contracted with le, it becomes au, o, that is for masculine singular nouns. For example, je vais au marché. Here marché is masculine singular noun, that is why au, I go to the market. When preposition a is contracted with la, it becomes ala. There is no change in the new article, and this is for feminine singular nouns. For example, il vit à la campagne, he lives in the countryside. When preposition a plus l apostrophe, it becomes a l apostrophe. There is no change. These are for nouns, masculine and feminine, beginning with a vowel. For example, Hélène travaille à l'hôpital. Helen works at the hospital. A plus le becomes aux, that is again a new article contracted. This is for masculine and feminine plural nouns. For example, vous parlez aux enfants. Enfants is written as plural, that is why aux, you speak to the children. Now there are certain verbs with which these contracted articles a is used. For example, aller, arriver, être, habiter, parler, penser, rester, travailler, and voyager. Let's see how we get articles contracted with preposition de. De plus la becomes du, that is masculine singular. Elle vient du parc, he comes from the park. The plus la becomes de la, there is no change. This is for feminine singular nouns. Elle sort de la maison, she goes out of the house. The plus l apostrophe becomes the l apostrophe. There is no change. These are for masculine feminine nouns beginning with the vowel. For example, Marc revient de l'hôtel. Mark comes back from the hotel. The plus le becomes des, again new contracted article for masculine feminine plural nouns. Example, vous partez des États-Unis, you leave from America. The verbs with which contracted articles de come are être, parler, partir, rentrer, revenir, and venir. There are some common verbs for both the contracted articles a and the, so you have to be a little attentive in writing which one will suit better. Contracted articles are not written before a proper noun. Only the preposition is written. For example, je parle à Pierre. Pierre is the proper noun, so we will not write to the Pierre, we will just write to Pierre. So therefore only preposition a will be written. Next example, le livre de Marc est vert. The book of Mark is green. So here Mark is a proper noun. Again, we will not write the contracted articles. We will only write the preposition de. Also note that contracted articles are not written before any adjective possessive. Only the preposition is written. Let's see an example. Je parle à son père. I speak to his father. So son is an adjective possessive. That is why only preposition a is written. In the next example, il parle de ma sœur. Here ma is the adjective possessive. So again only preposition de is written. Here I have given you a mixed exercise for both a and the. You can refer to the rules that I have already discussed. If you have any query, do write in the comment box. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel, Learn French with Sapna on YouTube and Learn French with Sapna_ on Instagram. Thank you for learning. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.